What's going on, everyone? Badger here. Make sure to like and sub, and let's get into this. And this is actually two different stories that I didn't think warranted stories on their own. The first one is we might be getting live action Nicolas Cage in a Spider Noir series. And the second one is this Silk Spider Society, which I don't think anyone knew was even happening, but it is still happening, and they've apparently fired their entire writer's room with the exception of the showrunner and are refocusing on a male audience. Seems like they almost maybe want to make money with this. I don't know. Let's see, though. We have this from a website I've never heard from before, but apparently this is an exclusive. The Ankler. Silk Spider Society Writers Room scrapped by Amazon. And then I'm told Nicolas Cage is circling Spider-Man Noir as that project gains steam. WGA had threatened a lawsuit after the streamer kept Writers Room on ice post-strike. I guess that's a TikTok version of what the hell this is trying to say. The hotly anticipated Silk Spider Society. That's cute. The hotly anticipated. The show that no one knew was happening, Silk Spider Society, has let go of its entire writer's room, minus its showrunner and one of the co-executive producers. As the show gets a developmental overhaul, a source close to the show tells the Ankler. Dateline had previously reported that the Silk writer's room was set to reconvene in mid to late January. The series was first of several live-action Marvel-Sony co-productions to get the green light from Amazon. Also in works is Spider-Man Noir, where I'm told Nicolas Cage is in serious talks to take on the lead role of the series, which will be set in 1930s New York. Sony declined to comment. Oh, that's fine. Blade is also supposed to take place in 1930s New York. Interesting. A source, probably different universes. A source close to the studio says that Angela King, who has a multi-year overall deal with Amazon, will continue to act as a showrunner for the series that centers on Korean American heroine Cindy Moon, who, according to reports of the logline, is bitten by the, and this is, of course, she's bitten by the same Peter Parker spider. Same spider that bit Peter Parker is who creates Silk. Cindy Moon, of course, is the actual name, and goes searching for her missing family. This series is also produced by Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse duo Phil Lord and Christopher Miller, with Kwai Wu and Jim Barnes to co-executive produce. Them getting rid of the writers, I understand, because Gary from Nerdrotic has always said that that strike did more harm than it did good. It let the companies cancel a lot of products they didn't want to do, and it let them let go of writers they were forced to use. As we are seeing from all those WGA leaks, they're forced to hire a lot of these people for various different reasons. So it's entirely possible that this is twofold. One, this has allowed them to get rid of a young, inexperienced writing group who would have only tried to push DEI requirements and would not have actually been able to change what is now seems to be a new direction. And that is, as we've learned with the Marvels and now Madam Web, women don't watch this shit. It is aimed at them, but it is written in such a way that the women audience rejects it. They clearly go see the Barbie movie, but they do not go see the Miss Marvels and the Madam Webs. Men still went to see it because we just went for the hot chicks, basically. And even then, very few of us went. So them saying that they are going to completely retool the entire show, essentially, and aim at men, it means they maybe want to start making money. One source close to the series claims that Silk was being refocused with a more male skewing audience in mind. Amazon had no comment. Of course they didn't. The studio and its streaming arm Prime Video have found success with a number of male skewing series. Yeah, this is not male skewing. It's based regular people that want traditional storytelling of strong men and sexy women, even if some of those sexy women can also be strong. And here's their idea of male skewing. Reacher, Jack Ryan, and The Terminal, which I believe they meant The Terminal List. And it's not even it's just Terminal List. And yeah, Reacher, Jack Ryan, Terminal List, pretty decent. Rings of Power, Wheels of Time, all that shit that's horrible and no one watches. Guess who they tried to aim that at? Though the more female skewering young adult series, such as The Summer I Turned Pretty, has also, I've never even heard of that, but as they said, that is a younger focused. Sony currently has another Spideyverse title in circulation with Dakota. Yeah, let's not talk about Madam Web. No, just not even Gary and Perry Chan could save that movie. Nerd Wars, I think that broke him watching it. No more from Madam Web. Sources have previously told me that the Silk Writers' Room had been a number of episodes deep into the season before the strike began. After the Writers Guild of America strike ended last summer, several shows were still on ice at Amazon Studios, even as other series across town revived their writers' rooms and sent shows back into production. In November, the WGA sent a sternly worded letter to Amazon informing the studio that their failure to recommence a number of writing rooms after the strike is a violation of the strike termination agreement. And so they went, okay, fine. And they just let them all go. Again, this sounds like just very good timing for Amazon and very bad timing for those writers. People are starting to find out that this woke shit is not selling. People aren't buying it, and the supposed new people for that mythical modern audience, because you keep trying to I almost said current dayers. They don't spend money and they don't stick around, so they're going back to the male audience, which does spend money and does stick around. And I would argue is also the regular, normal female audience that would go right back to watching it for the big buff men and the sexy women, which is why we're all watching it. Let me know what you think of this. Like, share, sub. If you've done that, thank you. If you're going to do that, thank you. And
well, bye.